Hello everybody, my name is CJMC1 and welcome to my Space Engineer solo Let's Play survival series. This is going to be episode 5 and I am here on my platform and I've learned a couple of things since last time. I'm not completely sure why that's green when it used to be white previously, but I did find out that when you come over here to any object and you see a blue line, when you go below, it's like a hacking mechanism. So pretty much with a recent update, you have the ability to own stuff. I think this is for multiplayer servers, but you have the ability to own stuff, and so if you own something, nobody else can manipulate it except for you. But if you don't own something and you want to own it, what you can do is this weird thing for hacking. What you do is I have nothing in my thing. Okay. Let's go here. Let's get my tools out. And then when you drill something below that blue line, for in this case the blue line is kind of where the red line is, but if you drill below that blue line and then rebuild it, it automatically sets it as yours. I'm not sure if this is for everything because I don't see it for these blocks, but I think the important things like thrusters and not thrusters, but things that you can actually go in and manipulate, like this cockpit, this drill, that reactor, and I'm pretty sure other things like this assembler and refinery. Yeah, this assembler and then refinery, and then this reactor. Yeah. How are we doing on energy? We're doing all right. It's not burning through it completely, so that's a good thing. So we've been working on this rocket for like one full episode and a little bit, and so let's go ahead and finish this. Let's get a small thruster out. Okay, and then let's not that way. We are gonna turn this around, looking at the thing. So delete turns it around like that. So we're gonna have two over there, another one over there, and then we're going to use the delete key again, and we're gonna put one over here. Whoop! I had my key set on the wrong spot. I was pressing spacebar instead of S. And there. I'm gonna weld these things. And then I think that's going to finish it for our mining ship. I'm not gonna make this super elegant because I'm gonna replace this with something else. Something that's a little more awesome, badass, can drill through an entire ship. An entire ship can drill through an entire asteroid, get tons of material so I won't have to go back and get it again. But for now, this will have to do. We need construction and thruster components. Let's go ahead and weld this. I don't think I have any more, unless they're in here. Let me check. Well, there's construction components, but I'm going to need thruster components. So production, we only need 2, so yeah. Put that in our inventory. Let's go back. Fly up here. And then we got those set up. Let's weld this all the way to completion. And then let's weld this until all the way to completion. And then that should be everything, unless this one isn't. That should be all the directions handled. Yeah, that's all the directions handled. So now if I come in here, so now if I press T, no, not Y, T, press P, then I can go around and fly. So I'm not sure I'm gonna go, but I found cobalt in here because there are 2 asteroids where I could get vast amount of resources. That donut looking one over there, this donut thing, I'm not sure what resources that has, but it has a bunch of iron in it. Okay, so that donut and this, oh, this is very sensitive. This craft over here, oh, that's an overload. So okay, so yeah, we are having power overload problems. I'm not completely sure what that means, but I might have to end up using two reactors. but I'm not sure fully. I'm not sure what power usage means. Like if it's like at overload for a long time, does like the reactor blow up or something? I'm not completely sure about that. So let's just go over here and test this theory. Let's turn inertia dampenings on because I'm just gonna kill myself with how fast I'm going. Okay, there's a huge overload. It's just going at massive. It's just completely dying and being obliterated. Okay, let's go to V, first person mode. Let's go in here. And then there's really ominous music going on in the background. It's really ominous. Okay, let's drill this. Let me go to V to see if I'm gonna hit anything by accident. So let's go ahead and drill all of this. And oh my gosh, this feels so much better not having to go. What? Yeah, those ore pellets still come out every once in a while. I don't know if the mining drill is the thing producing it, but yeah, that does happen every once in a while. That's no, not T. I. So we have some gold, we have some iron. Um, we're gonna need a little more of both. So let's continue mining. I'm going to mine with this ship for a little bit, and then I'm going to demonstrate it, and then I'm going to go mining off camera because mining is a long process, and I'm sure you guys wouldn't want to see because it's very time consuming and it doesn't make for good commentary and video. And wow, that's really whoa, that's a huge gold cavern here. It's massive. Yeah, this is one of the reasons why I didn't want to build like a massive ship because I'm not very good with ships just yet, and oh cool, uranium. I'm not very good with big ships yet, and I don't want to accidentally ram and break my ship after just making it. Ooh. Yeah, things like that. Eventually what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a craft that's like that can drill a hole that's bigger than what the ship actually is. And so I can just like punch through an entire asteroid and just get all the resources that I want and stuff like that without having to worry about getting in these tight areas and drilling and stuff. So how much uranium do I have? I have very small amounts of uranium. I'm gonna drill some more. Seriously, I have no idea what the power usage actually means. I think it just tells you if you're going to need more reactors or not. And then fuel time is just pretty much how much fuel you're going to need with how much power. I might have to add in another reactor, although I'm not completely sure. I think this might just do for now. Yeah, I might add in another reactor. Whoa, I'm just going that direction really far. Why am I just going to the right? Whoa. Yeah, this isn't the greatest, Oh, there's cobalt here? Oh yeah, there's where I mined the cobalt from last episode here. I think that's a nickel over there. And then there's more gold. But yeah, this is what I got after that little time. We don't need that. It's not connected to anything, so I'm just gonna have to deal with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the video for here right now, and then I'll see you guys later after I finished mining all the resources that I'm going to need. Hello guys, I am back, and I did quite a bit of mining. It took me a really long time, but not a really long time, but it took a while, and I got these resources. I didn't find as many resources that I would like to, but at least I found some things. I was hoping to get some potassium, maybe even some magnesium, even though that's only used for guns. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna make gunships or not, but that'd be cool to have. Gunships. So I'm going to go down, and by thinking about it, I'm just gonna add another reactor. I mean, it's like I mean, with all the materials that I just got, I can afford it. And another thing that I'm going to need on this ship is an ore detector, and so I'll put those things in now. So there's also something that I found out on the bottom over there on the little GUI. It says number of batteries in use, and I think there's a new item, batteries, but I don't know where they are. Artificial mass, things like that. There are also merging blocks, and what merging blocks are, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, but merging blocks are pretty much docking adapters in KSP and stuff like that. We have missile turrets for putting it on ships, but I have no idea where the batteries are. We got heavy block. Oh yeah, here's a battery. Oh, there you go. Half cover wall. But let's get what we wanted. We wanted a not a spotlight, an ore detector. I'll have to put that somewhere. Up here is fine. What do you need? You need detector components, motors, and a computer. I'm not gonna build this. I'm just gonna put them there, and then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna remove that from my hotbar, and I'm gonna get small reactor, and I'm going to turn it like that. I'm gonna dump all the materials that I can into here, and then I'm just gonna leave it. So now I have a ton of. Oh no, I have to get it from the drill. Let's get in the drill and let's get all of this completely full on bullcrap. Let's put some in here to save up some space. I think the construction components are what take up the most space in your inventory, but I'm not completely sure on that theory. But we are able to pick up a lot more items. I'm gonna put them all in here. Let the refinery get out on its merry business. And get the resources here. And I don't know what you can use for stone, but if you, I think, use stone in a refinery, you can use it for gravel, and I don't know what gravel is used for. I forgot. I'm not completely sure what gravel is used for, but I thought it would be... Oh yeah, here it is. Gravel for a reactor component. There you go. But since I'm just gonna wait, since I'm waiting for these, what I might as well do is I'll pick up these two, some steel plates, and I'll... Woof! I just flew towards that thing. I would have killed myself if I hadn't been not careful. So we're gonna need detector components, and let me just go back here. Put everything in here. We're gonna need a single metal grid and a single detector component. So I can put those two back. I don't know how many reactor components I'll need. I'm just gonna make just that. We're out of gravel. There you go. Boom. And then we're gonna need a single metal grid. So go to inventory. Let's put these two in, and let's weld this. Now, before this episode ends, oh man, oh yeah, the metal plate was for the, oh! I wanted to press C, pressed X by mistake. Yeah, the default controls are somewhat iffy. So, I got all the components for this, so I'll just put up to the red line. I'll fill it up completely later, not now. And then I'll get the detector component, and I'll put these back. Yeah, I'm gonna need those steel plates for later on, and I'm going to create a, what did I need? A detector component, a single detector component. That's all we need. So fly up here, put it on, weld it, welding. I'm just gonna leave it like that for now. And what I'm going to do is that the refinery has a lot of stuff in it. So I'm gonna put this stuff in here. And we have a decent amount of ores. We could do for some more gravel. So what I'm going to do is, oh, where'd the gravel? Oh, I didn't put stone in. So I'm going to make it produce gravel now, and then I'm just gonna stop it because it just produces an absolute gigaton of gravel, and gravel isn't really needed that much. Oh yeah, let me dump the silicon in here too. Where? Oh yeah, there's the rest of the silicon. It just stacked. So what I want to do now is I'm going to start building my base. I'm gonna build it in the middle of that donut ring because it's just begging for a base to be on there. I mean, the other asteroids aren't very good. Like, there are no asteroids where they're concave, like they have like where you can go inside of them easily. All of these asteroids are kind of just like blobs with caves or caverns in them, and so this seems like the ideal place to have a base in. So I'm just gonna go down here and put the initial foundation for my base in here. And then after I do that, I think I'm gonna call it an episode. So I'm down here. Hurrah. The thing is that this thing is like littered with ores around here, and well, I could just have my base stay on there. Or is that another donut? Is this another donut? I'm gonna check. I'm gonna go check because that donut has a bunch of ores and stuff, and that could be useful for when I'm going to mine and stuff. But this thing I'm heading to is another donut, and so if this doesn't have as many mining opportunities as that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build my base on this. But I don't know. I'm heading towards it. The sun. Hello, sun. How are you doing today? Okay, so I'm nearing up. I'm nearing the target, and I'm, well, just by the non-rendered textures, it looks like this might be a better place. Yeah, this seems like a better place. It isn't huge, but it seems like it'd be decent for a base. So let's see if I can just like smack one on here. Oh no, I'm gonna need to start a space. I'm gonna need to go to G, new station, and then, oh wow, it's not orientated correctly. Well, it sort of is, but not really. Like after a while it starts to hold on, let me press V so I can get what. Okay, so the block is just in front of me, but I don't think it's orientated completely the same way, so this may not be the place for a station. But it's not the end of the world if it's not the absolute perfect place for it. What I can do is I can just grind out the nearby area. So just gonna build all these steel frames. Actually, no, that what I could do is instead of putting it in here, I could just put it on the surface. Let me test that theory. New station. I could just put it on the surface here, somewhere where there's a flat-ish area. The one of the another pet peeve that I have about this game is that you can't orientate your station. It's set as a default XY vector at the XYZ vector given by the world, so I can't rotate it. But this seems like a better place instead of putting it in the middle of here. I mean, I might have something else in the middle of here, maybe like a huge cargo, not cargo hold, but a hold for all my ships and stuff, and I can have like a giant wall up in here. Up in here, I can have a giant wall in here, just like covering it, and I can have like a huge hangar door that goes down and exposes the ships on the inside. But Yeah, that seems like a really good idea. But I'm going to have to remember where this is in relation to my platform, because I'm pretty sure I'm never gonna find it again. Okay, so yeah, another problem I'm gonna have with this is I'm gonna have to bring my drill ship down here in order to build, because the terrain is getting in the way. I'll just dig around here a little bit. I'm not gonna bother picking any of these things up. Not close enough. I'm just gonna continue drilling here. Kinda did it a little far away from where I was, so I think I'm not able to put it here, but I think I need to drill some more over here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to bring my drill ship if I actually want to I'm gonna have to bring my drill ship here if I'm gonna want to seriously start building a base. Is it because this thing is here? Go away. Okay, there you go. It was because that was there. Yeah, making a concave area for putting blocks in here is going to be a task. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the episode here. I forgot there's no gravity on this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to end the episode here. I've been seeing Jimsy1. This has been episode 5 of my Space Engineers Let's Play. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll stick around for more in the future. Until then, I'll see you later.